Greetings, everybody. I am so glad to be back in the saddle and here at St. John Paul II Parish after my little vacation. I was just finishing up with a baptismal prep for a family here, and I love baptism preps. We just keep it really simple, but it's super profound. It's really important. On my whiteboard over here is all of the details that we do for baptism prep. We're baptizing and we're making sure one encounters the living Spirit of Christ in their midst. And that's oftentimes the thing that's missing in our lives. We've been baptized or we know people who have been baptized, but we haven't encountered the Lord. We haven't had that flourishing experience where the graces open up for us. And I was here with the family, the Nielsen's. Kyla is going to be baptized, and her parents, Josh and Hannah, it was a blessing to be with them, to have a moment to share life together, right? Hadn't really known them yet. But they got here because they met someone in the parish who lives in their neighborhood, or somehow they came across, I think one of their siblings is friends with a parishioner, and they had invited them. They invited them to the parish, and then they made them feel welcome when they came, and they had some conversations here and there, and they thought, yeah, this looks like a great place to call home. And so they have called St. John Paul II Parish home, and they're having their third child baptized just on the other side of December. So looking forward to that great grace. But in the midst of conversing, I could see so many ways in which they have encountered Jesus Christ, the Spirit of God, in the midst of our community, and so many times connected to you. They really have been helped by the sacramental preparation for their oldest daughter. Kenley is going to receive First Confession. She already received First Confession, and they just really were grateful for the way they grew. And I've been hearing that in the formation program, the religious ed, the teachers that are teaching our kids, thank you. Thank you for saying yes, but I hear from you, and I am so grateful to know that you are encountering the Lord. You are growing as well as you're learning to transmit these truths to our young people. So thanks for all the ways in which you are a great witness to them. I'm really excited. I hear amazing things about what's happening among the young people at those tables. And some of the things that are happening are really human and really ordinary, right? Rounding up a bunch of rugrats and keeping them quiet, right? That's part of it too. That's part of it too. But when we look at the middle of all of that, we recognize moments where our heart is moved, the Spirit moves in a certain way, and we're like, wow, something really beautiful is happening. This is Jesus. The encounter that helps open up our baptismal grace and helps us recognize that we too are sons and daughters of God. I was really moved because also in the conversation, Josh was talking about how this prayer card, the novena, the surrender novena, has become so important to him. Who knew? He picked it up. We had them on the counter, and they'll be on the counter. And if you come and go from Mass, you can pick one up. But he prays it with his kids when he goes to work in the morning, when he drops them off at school. And I just thought, my gosh, you could see in his eyes that it really helps his life to surrender, to recognize things might be challenging today. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I give myself over to the power of God. That the Spirit of God really wants me to entrust all of my path to Him and to be confident that He will do for me what I cannot do for myself. Do you find yourself in moments like that sometimes? Feeling like it's up to you and needing to entrust it to somebody else, but to believe that someone else, God, really will do for you what you cannot do for yourself. So, started the day and I had no idea that I was going to have such a beautiful dialogue with this couple that's preparing for the baptism of their child. I knew I was going to meet with them, but didn't know it was going to move me in such a way. So be open each day to a surprising encounter with the Lord in your life. It's a blessing to be back in the saddle. Grateful for the time away, but looking forward to what lies ahead. People have been asking me, Father, how was your vacation? My answer has been, it was very strenuous. There was a strenuous moment each day when I had to decide to move from the recliner where I was reading my book over to the couch to take a nap. What a gift to have moments to recollect, to refresh, and to recall that God is at work in so many ways. Might you, in the beginning of this Advent season, have moments to recollect, recline, and recall that God is at work in your life too. Go in peace.